crushed my sales call. You know, typical Tuesday. Awaken your inner goddess with light infusions.
What's up, YouTube? As you know, for last piece back, another video. Philadelphia Eagles defeated the New York Giants 33-25 in absolutely the most unimpressive fashion that you could probably win a game. I caught up with you guys at halftime. I think we were up, 20 to 3, right? Somehow, I go off. I start cooking some food, man. At halftime, figure I can miss a couple minutes. I come back. Somehow the Giants didn't score 10 damn points, or 7 points. Got the score to 10 to 20. I later find out there was a fumble by Boston Scott on special teams. All right. Then I don't know what the hell was kind of going on. I don't remember all the sequences to everything, but boy, how do we do this, man? Coaching staff. I mean, it's like you won, you put up 33 points, but I'm looking at it through the lens of the team we played. We played the New York Giants, a team that, you're supposed to, if you are a top team in the league, man, if you're a team that's looking to contend for a Super Bowl, you have to King Kong Bundy stomp the New York Giants. Period. That's all I was looking for. That's the only thing that would mildly impress me, and even honestly, I wouldn't be all that impressed with that. I would just be like, okay, good, you're doing what you're supposed to do. But I'm seeing that this team at this time is incapable of even doing that, incapable of dominating bad teams. And this is really bad. It's a fall from grace. We got 2 more games here and got a chance, I guess, to try to fix some things, add some new wrinkles. I don't know. I looked at this game today. And I didn't really see a whole lot of what I needed to see. I guess we tried to run the ball more. The running game was somewhat effective. DeAndre Swift had just under 100 yards. I believe it was around 92. That's not bad. He was pretty good. Gainwell was pretty good as well. Still no Rashard Penny. I guess they don't feel the need that it's important to add him. I don't understand that. I guess we're going to, for short yardage, we're just going to keep using our quarterback, which I think is dumb. But, this is the thinking of these guys. They're the ones with the jobs on the line. If they're going to keep running Jalen Hurts and putting him at risk, then, I must care about their job more than they do. It's the only conclusion I could come to. The defense, for the most part, I thought played well today. Okay? Played well today. You're talking about 3 points in the first half. The Giants were able to get to 18 points because of the fumble and then the Jalen Hurts pick 6. Whether that was on Goddard or not, you just can't have that. I understand Goddard slipped, but still, to me, it looked like Jalen Hurts predetermined that he was going to go to Goddard. Okay? Because if you're going to take a second, I guess maybe it was a timing thing and Goddard slipping messed it up. But I don't know. I'm looking at it like if you're going to look, you will see slipping. I really don't know. I guess I got to look at all 22s to kind of get a better feel for what happened there. But what you're looking for is to just eliminate those plays from the team right now. This isn't the time for that. So that just looked bad on him. Outside of that, I guess he had a solid day. I just watching, I didn't feel that impressed with the way he played. There were moments where he was doing some of the dumbest things. You had to pick 6. I guess the highlight of the day was we were down 3rd and 15. He was able to convert that to A.J. Brown by finally stepping up in the pocket as opposed to constantly running outside of the pocket, which is something I guess they got to keep drilling to him. Step up into the pocket. Every time things collapse, you don't have to run out. Just step in. He has to elevate his game to that level. But he did that time, and he saw that led to a big completion. Besides the touchdown pass to Devontae Smith, that was probably the best explosive play of the day, and it came on 3rd down. which was good. And that is the thing I do like about Jalen Hurts. He doesn't get too rattled to the point where his games he completely collapses. And he didn't. He held it. That I do like about him. But there's still other things that we need to see improvement on, man. The defense, for the most part, like I said, was good. But at the same time, you got to look at who you're playing. You're playing against, a career backup in Tyrod Taylor, and then you're talking about a guy who knows what he's going to be in this DeVito kid who looked horrible. Dable actually replaced him because he could only produce 3 points for the team. So Tyrod Taylor comes in, and it's shown that if a team just has just somewhat of a competent quarterback, you can eat up the Eagles secondary. And that touchdown, that long touchdown, I think it was to Slayton, man, or the tight end or somebody, or over Blankenship, man. I keep telling people, and I don't know. I feel like I'm on an island here. I don't see what people see in this kid Reed Blankenship. I really don't. I think it's a case of first impressions. The first time we saw the kid, we saw him replace Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and we saw him get an interception on Aaron Rodgers in that game, last year against at Lambeau Field. And I think that's just a lot of people's lasting impression of Reed Blankenship. He's just a smart kid that's tough, and he gets interceptions and so on. I was shocked to find out that he has a pretty decent rating with Pro Football Focus. What exactly are they rating? I got to look into that. Like, what am I missing here? The kid gets beat often, and you're talking about giving up touchdowns. Too often for me. For my standards, I need a better safety than that. But I guess that's just me. He gets beat for that long touchdown, which is something that should never happen. You talking about 6 minutes left in the game. I don't know. I guess that's another case I got to look at the all 22s to kind of get an idea of what happened with that. But that did not look like a difficult play to guard. And here, he's not able to guard it. Bradbury, I'm glad to see the coach, Matt Patricia, putting Bradbury in dime packages and putting him in the middle, in the slot in the middle of the field. He of course stunk there as well. So I don't know what we're gonna end up doing with Bradbury. I guess when Avonte Maddox comes back, you're gonna have to kind of sit him, man. If you go putting him out there on the end with Slay, and there be your two guys out there, you're just conceding the season. You're deciding, okay, we're just not interested in winning anything, if that's what you're going to do. Bradbury he just fell off a cliff, from last year. In previous years, he's just doesn't have it. I don't know if he's lingering from the effects of that Super Bowl last year or what, but I don't know if people are telling him that he's trash. It is affecting him mentally. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if I've ever seen a player fall off a cliff that suddenly as James Bradbury has this year, right? Outside of that, I think Shaq Leonard looked better, right? I'm seeing some improvement there, seeing him get a little more comfortable in defense. That's good. We had a new guy in there playing, I think, middle linebacker, who looked all right, I think about it, he looked all right. I saw us doing more with Nolan Smith. That's a good sign. Not only just having him as an edge rusher, but putting him in the middle of the field a little bit, where he made a few plays. There's a few mistakes there, but a few plays. I'm glad using him in different capacities because you're talking about an athlete. You want to have as many, elite athletes on the field as you can. So I was encouraged by some of that. The Matt Patricia is at least, going to explore some possibilities there. Might discover something. You never know. Kevin Byard, Keely Ringo, I think we're solid. Roby, though he got beaten with a couple little plays, he's pretty much solid. I mean, you're talking about defense. that really did well as far as the points they were giving up. It wasn't until we start turning the ball over, and then of course in the end Blankenship gets beat because he's just Reed Blankenship. That's why. Okay. Oh man, the offense. I don't know. I was not pretty much encouraged by this performance at all. I know Hurts passed for 300 yards, but a lot of that came as a result of, you end up in a shootout with a trash team. I don't know, man. I'm looking at some of these other offenses, like right now, looking at the 49ers, who are probably going to beat Baltimore because Baltimore looks like they're going a little conservative, and I don't know what Lamar is doing. So I might have been wrong about that prediction. It looks like so far. If San Fran goes and wins that, I mean, I don't see anybody stopping that team in the East. Not the way we're playing. Dallas, Dallas is just going to do Dallas things. I think losing those coordinators, at the end of the day, that's going to be the tale of the story. We lost those coordinators. It has led to a trickle-down effect of everything. Lack of creativity, regression on the part of the quarterback, and I don't know, a potential implosion, going on. I'm not encouraged by that, by this game at all. It's good we won. Good we can win the division. All else happens, we'll be in the best position we could possibly be in. But, I really don't come away from this game with a whole lot of positive feelings. Because I know a real contender, you crush the Giants. You don't skate by against the Giants and stuff like that. Last year we were a Super Bowl team, and we showed that during the regular season. I don't see any signs of it here, so pretty much that's all I got, man. Let me know what you guys think. Am I tripping? Am I on point? Whatever. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. So, peace.